In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 29, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Knicks vs. Orlando Magic. The upcoming basketball matchup features the New York Knicks facing off against the Orlando Magic in an exciting conference showdown scheduled for Friday evening. The Knicks experienced a setback in their previous game, succumbing to a road loss against Oklahoma City. On the other hand, the Magic faced a defeat at the hands of the 76ers on Wednesday night. Notably, the Knicks emerged victorious in 2 out of 3 meetings against the Magic in the previous season. In recent games, the New York Knicks have shown a decent performance, winning 3 of their last 5 encounters. However, they aim to rebound from their recent 129-120 road defeat against the Thunder. In that game, Julius Randle led the team with 25 points, complemented by 24 points and 7 assists from Jalen Brunson, 22 points off the bench from Emmanuel Quickley, and 17 points from Dante DiVincenzo. Despite shooting 50% from the field and 14 of 34 from beyond the arc, the Knicks struggled defensively, trailing by 17 points early in the game. Conversely, the Orlando Magic have encountered a slump, losing 5 of their last 7 games. Their 2-game win streak was interrupted by a 112-92 loss to the 76ers, with Franz Wagner leading the team with 24 points. Jalen Suggs contributed 20 points on efficient shooting, while Paolo Banchero chipped in with 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Despite shooting 39% from the field and 9 of 33 from three-point range, the Magic remained competitive until the 4th quarter, where they struggled, scoring only 17 points and ultimately getting blown out. The New York Knicks continue to miss the presence of Mitchell Robinson, while the Magic are closely monitoring the availability of Jonathan Isaac and Gary Harris, both listed as questionable for the upcoming game. The Knicks, currently on the road and playing their 3rd game in 4 nights, have faced challenges, dropping 2 of their last 3 games. In contrast, the Orlando Magic boast an impressive home record, losing only 4 home games throughout the season. Additionally, the Knicks exhibit decent defensive capabilities, conceding 115 points per 100 possessions, while the Magic showcase elite defense, holding opponents to only 111 points per 100 possessions, ranking 5th in the NBA. Orlando has won 2 of their last 3 games, proving to be a reliable team with each of their last 5 victories secured by at least 5 points. This game marks the first of 4 meetings between the Knicks and the Magic this season. In the previous year, the Knicks posted a 2-1 record both straight up and against the spread in matchups against the Magic. However, the Knicks' defensive struggles this season, allowing over 120 points in 5 of their last 7 games, contrast with the Magic's recent offensive woes. Despite this, the Magic are expected to bounce back after their worst offensive performance of the season, having scored 127 points in the game prior. The Magic maintain an impressive 11-3 straight-up record at home and a 10-4 against the spread record overall, ranking as the 3rd best team in the league against the spread. As both the Knicks and Magic have experienced a downturn in form in recent weeks, gauging the outcome becomes challenging. Nevertheless, with the Magic enjoying home court advantage and boasting a profitable 20-10 against the spread record, they remain a solid choice for bettors. The Magic's 11-4 straight-up record on their home court further solidifies their position. Considering the Knicks' defensive struggles in their recent games, allowing 122 or more points in 3 straight outings, the Orlando Magic to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In the current season, the combined games played by these 2 teams total 32. Orlando ranks 11th in the league, averaging 117 points per game at home. Notably, they have scored at least 114 points in 3 of their last 4 games. On the road, the Knicks hold the 12th position with an average of 115 points per game. New York has demonstrated offensive prowess, scoring at least 120 points in 4 of their last 5 away games and in 5 of their last 7 overall. The over has hit in 7 out of the Knicks' last 10 games. Consequently, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets versus Washington Wizards. The upcoming clash in the Eastern Conference sees the Brooklyn Nets embarking on a journey to the nation's capital to face the Washington Wizards. Despite a recent loss to the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn had enjoyed a brief two-game winning streak against the Pistons. Presently occupying the 9th spot in the Eastern Conference, the Nets aim to solidify their position. On the flip side, the Washington Wizards are enduring a challenging phase, facing a 3-game losing streak after a hefty 30-point defeat to the Toronto Raptors. Positioned at 14th in the East, the Wizards are seeking redemption. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in a slump, having lost 6 of their last 8 games. Their recent setback against the Bucks, resulting in a 144-122 defeat, has intensified their determination to stage a comeback. Jalen Wilson spearheaded the team with 21 points and 10 rebounds, supported by Dennis Smith Jr. and Noah Clowney, each contributing 14 points, and Day'Ron Sharpe adding 12 points. Despite putting up a fight, the Nets struggled with a 44% field goal and a 7 of 32 performance from beyond the arc. The fourth quarter proved challenging as they yielded 44 points to the Bucks. Meanwhile, the Washington Wizards are grappling with their own struggles, having lost 11 of their last 13 games. Their recent 132-102 loss to the Raptors marks their 3rd consecutive defeat. Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole led the scoring with 14 points each, accompanied by Denny Avdija and Daniel Gafford, both contributing 12 points. Shooting at 46% from the field and 8 of 33 from the three-point line, the Wizards fell behind early and struggled to regain momentum throughout the game. The Nets remain shorthanded with Lonnie Walker sidelined, but the potential availability of Dorian Finney-Smith and Nick Claxton offers a glimmer of hope. Conversely, the Wizards list Danilo Gallinari as questionable. Offensively proficient this season, the Nets anticipate a favorable matchup against the struggling Wizards, currently rated 2nd to last in NBA defense and conceding the most points. In their recent encounter, the Nets dominated with a 124-97 victory, and with adequate rest for the starters, Brooklyn aims for a repeat performance. Despite a few injuries, Brooklyn is poised to capitalize on Washington's defensive vulnerabilities, allowing 127 points per game. The Wizards' rebounding deficiencies, averaging 39.3 rebounds per game and conceding 49.2 rebounds per contest, could provide second-chance opportunities for Brooklyn. Shooting 38.1% from three-point territory, the Nets face a Washington defense allowing opponents to shoot 37.6% from beyond the arc. Both teams enter this matchup on the back of blowout losses, making it challenging to confidently support either side. Despite a lackluster showing in their previous outing, the Nets, bolstered by returning players, aim for a much-needed rebound in this game. Consequently, the Brooklyn Nets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. Examining the total, the over has prevailed in 4 of Brooklyn's last 5 games, with 5 of the last 7 December games also surpassing the total. Notably, Washington ranks last in points allowed in the NBA, emphasizing their defensive struggles. Washington's high pace of play, standing 3rd in the NBA at 104.6, contrasts with Brooklyn's 10th position in offensive efficiency at 114.6. With Washington sitting at the bottom in defensive efficiency at 118.4, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Sacramento Kings versus Atlanta Hawks. On Friday night, the NBA enthusiasts can anticipate an engaging matchup featuring the Sacramento Kings and the Atlanta Hawks. Currently holding the 5th spot in the Western Conference, the Kings will clash with the Hawks, positioned at the 12th spot in the East. Sacramento is coming off a defeat in Portland, succumbing 130-113 as 8.5-point road favorites, while Atlanta, after a home loss to the Bulls in Chicago, is eager to redeem themselves. Notably, this encounter marks the first of 2 scheduled matchups between these teams in the ongoing season. The Sacramento Kings, having experienced a recent dip in performance with 3 losses in their last 4 games, are seeking a resurgence following a decisive 130-113 road loss to the Trail Blazers. In this contest, De'Aaron Fox displayed an impressive performance, contributing a season-high 43 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists on 16 of 26 shooting. However, despite the notable efforts of Fox and Domantas Sabonis, who added 34 points in 12 rebounds. The Kings struggled to find additional scoring support from their role players. As a team, they managed a 48% shooting accuracy from the field and 10 of 42 from beyond the arc, but the lack of contribution from key players like Keegan Murray and Malik Monk hindered their ability to keep pace with the Trail Blazers throughout the entire game. The upcoming game against the Hawks presents an opportunity for the Kings to bounce back from their recent setbacks. Conversely, the Atlanta Hawks are also in search of a rebound after a 3-game skid, culminating in a 118-113 road defeat to the Bulls. Trae Young led the team with 21 points and 13 assists, with significant support from Bogdanovic, who contributed 22 points off the bench. Despite a strong second quarter that saw the Hawks erase an early 12-point deficit, they succumbed to the Bulls in the second half, conceding 68 points and extending their string of painful defeats. As the Hawks look to regroup, their next challenge awaits against the Wizards following the matchup with the Kings. In light of their recent humbling loss to the Trail Blazers, the Sacramento Kings are eager to secure a victory, while the Atlanta Hawks are equally determined to break free from their 3-game slump. Both teams have faced challenges in recent games, with defensive struggles contributing to their respective setbacks. However, Sacramento is poised for a rebound, holding a more favorable position compared to the struggling Hawks, who currently possess the worst record in the league against the spread at 7-23. The Kings, with their improved shooting and scoring led by De'Aaron Fox, present a more balanced and formidable lineup, particularly with the absence of De'Andre Hunter for the Hawks. The Kings' advantage extends beyond their star guards, as Domantas Sabonis stands out as the premier post player in the game. Both the Kings and the Hawks have encountered difficulties in their recent outings, with the former losing 3 of their last 4 games and the latter on a 3-game skid. Despite their defensive struggles, both teams possess offensive capabilities that can potentially result in a high-scoring affair. The Kings, sitting 1 game below .500 on the road, face a Hawks team that is 4 games below .500 at home. While Fox and Sabonis displayed an impressive performance in the last game, the Kings anticipate a more balanced scoring effort and dominance on the boards against a Hawks team ranked 27th in opponents' points per game. Examining the current line, it appears perplexing, with the Atlanta Hawks being at home and holding a 4-game winning streak against the Kings. However, beyond these factors, there seems to be little reason to support Atlanta in this matchup. The Hawks continue to struggle, particularly on the defensive end, evident in their dismal 7-23 against the spread record. On the other hand, the Sacramento Kings, despite facing challenges in recent games, boast a healthier roster with no players listed on the injury report. At full strength, the Kings emerge as the superior team, making them a more reasonable choice for success in this contest. As both teams enter this matchup with comparable recent form, the Sacramento Kings gain a slight edge due to the outstanding performances of De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. While the game is expected to be closely contested, the Kings are anticipated to pull away, primarily driven by another standout performance from Fox. Therefore, the Sacramento Kings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Regarding the total for the Kings, it surpassed expectations in the last game, influencing the inclination towards a similar outcome in this matchup. Portland, a team ranking second to last in the NBA in scoring, conceded 130 points in the previous game against the Kings. Facing the Hawks, who rank 3rd in the league in scoring, a high total is anticipated once again. Both teams exhibit a fast-paced style of play, with Trae Young and De'Aaron Fox leading quick attacks and transitions. The point guard's rapid movements and penetration create opportunities for spot-up threes, involving shooters like Bogdanovic, Huerter, Murray, Monk, and Barnes. With the Hawks holding the 3rd fastest offensive possessions and the Kings ranking 5th, the game is expected to be high-scoring. Recent trends, including the Hawks going over in 4 of their last 6 and the Kings going over in 3 of their last 5, support the likelihood of a shootout. Despite the substantial total of 248, analytics and trends align, reinforcing the prediction of a high-scoring affair. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.